you're here. I'm pleased, I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on and go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot, us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Surah 31:18. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, I was blind, now I can see.
All right, guys, we have a bombshell sponsor. This is a long awaited video. I know you guys have been waiting for me to get into a little bit more detail about the KTC 32-inch Magpad. So here it is. So KTC's mission is to provide monitors that either deliver better specs at the same price as competitors or similar specs at a lower price. My monitor is 32 inches and it is 4K. What I love about it is that it is versatile, it is mobile, and the performance is impeccable. It has so many different features. Of course, you guys saw me demonstrate the 4K touch display. It also has a built-in battery for wireless use. I love the fact that it does have the rotating lift stand, and the device is perfect for home environment, professional productivity, and it's also family friendly. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. This does run off of an Android 13 with Google TV. It's seamlessly integrated with all of the aspects of modern life, and so whether you like to work or play or learn, you can use it for everything. Now, I can honestly say that I had to take quite a few certifications the other day, and I actually did that on my Magpad. And what I loved about it is that I was able to navigate between screens. And so one part was the assessment. However, I was able to navigate back and forth. I had one assessment that required that you listen to YouTube videos, but I had the YouTube videos on the screen, and then of course I still had my modules playing as well. And so I noticed that because of the screen and the way that I was able to split the screen, go back and forth, and just because it felt like more of a classroom setting, I was able to, be more focused. And so that's one thing that I did notice as well. As far as the connectivity, it is Wi-Fi 6 and it is Bluetooth 5.0. It is very fast and it does have a very stable connection. So it does have the HDMI 2.0. It does have the USB 3.0 and the USB 2.0. As far as the design and the mobility, you definitely have the rotating and the lifting stand, and it is about 90 degrees vertical and the rotation is 45 degrees horizontal. It has approximately 20 centimeters of a lift. The wheels on the bottom are hidden, and so you don't actually see that, and I love that because it just makes it look a lot more clean, and it's very, very easy for movement, especially if you're wanting to go from room to room. Now, I tested the sound out all day because I'm always concerned about being a good neighbor. I never want to be the neighbor to be disruptive. And so I actually tested it out maybe for about 4 hours today. And when I tell you the sound is impeccable, this device is Google TV certified. As a Google TV certified device, it does offer seamless access to a wide range of apps, personalized content recommendations, and it is user friendly, and it absolutely is user friendly. Now, I am a pretty savvy, techie, nerdy kind of girl, but if you are not, this device is extremely easy to set up. Guys, I was able to download all of my favorite apps. You guys know that I love CapCut, so I was able to download CapCut on the app, and you are able to do a full editing session if you choose. I also did some editing for Canva, as well as a couple of applications. Again, I was able to download SoundCloud and listen to my music, and it is very, very versatile. Also, I was able to stream a fireplace on it, and so that's one of the things that I love about it. You can do so much with it. So this is definitely all-in-one entertainment and productivity. It is the ideal for a second television monitor. I'm definitely going to say it is ideal for a second computer monitor as well. This is definitely a device I can get behind. I love it. I will definitely be doing a lot of editing off of here. I like the fact that I can also do a huge playlist on it in CapCut. And so it has so many different features that are so useful to me. Now, one key feature that I wanted to point out about the device is that it does have the low blue light. And so the low blue light tends to be a little bit more healthy for your eyes. It also has the anti-glare feature. Another feature that I can appreciate is the battery life transparency. And so anytime your battery is getting low, you will get a notification on the screen. Those are all of the key features on the device. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. You guys will probably be seeing it in every video, so don't be afraid to ask questions, but I absolutely love it. I would absolutely encourage that you guys click on the link in the description box below if you are interested, and it's basically going to take you over to Amazon. Now guys, if KTC is gracious enough to offer us an additional discount code, I'll make sure that I provide that information to you as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and back to the vlog.
Time will tell. Time will tell what you have labeled as a loss. You mislabeled it. It really was a victory. If you lost them but found you and Jesus, that's not a loss. That's a victory. Time will tell. Time will tell those who really care about you versus those who care about what you do for them. This is how we get hurt, because when people fall in love with your flowers and not your roots, they'll leave you and fall. If you didn't get the position, but you learned character along the way, you learned integrity and a work ethic along the way, that's not a loss, baby, that's a victory. And time will tell. If they rejected you, but that's not who God had for you anyway, that's not a loss, that's a victory, and time will tell. If the financial floodwaters rose unexpectedly, which caused for you to be more innovative with your gift and heighten your dependency on heaven, because sometimes limitation is the breeding ground of innovation and desperation. You didn't know how innovative you are with your gift until you had no choice but to be innovative with it. It took for something to happen for God to show you, look how gifted I made you. Look how creative I made you. But you wouldn't know that if that weight didn't get placed on you. Somebody say time will tell.
I suppose I could just walk away, but I disappoint my future if I stay. It's just a day to brave it all about. That's another day. Nothing's any good. DJ's playing the same song. I have so much to do. I have to carry on.
Hey girls, all right y'all, so welcome back to another vlog. Today is gonna be just a cute little hang out with me type of situation. I've been doing like a lot of filming and stuff behind the scenes, trying to get caught up with the sponsorships. We have the visuals for some of the sponsorships. So I just kind of need to do the voiceover and just bring everything together. This video is sponsored by KTC, which is the company that provided us with this gorgeous, fabulous 32-inch Magpad. So I am very excited and grateful for the opportunity. So yeah, we have that going on. And then we're gonna go to the store. I'm trying to think if I said that already. I don't know, but if I didn't, we're gonna go to the store because I want to get some pasta so we can cook. I wanted to make fish and pasta, but last night I was craving chicken and pasta, so I took the chicken out already, so we're just gonna have to go with that. So yeah, we have that going on, and then I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on something. So in the last vlog, I was telling you girls that I had to end one of my friendships, and it was a friendship with a guy. And basically I was just kind of saying, you know, it just wasn't any reciprocity in the friendship. And you know, y'all know me, I'm a Capricorn, and I take a lot of time to really think about stuff before I make decisions. And honestly, girls, once my mind is made up, it's made up. But I got a message from one of you fabulous bombshells, and she gave a really, I'm gonna be honest, like a really different perspective that I did not think about. Okay, so this was her message. Her message said, maybe your guy friend is dating a woman. Maybe he feels like it would be disrespectful to the woman in his life if he showed up for you in those ways. I know as a woman, I wouldn't want my man to go out of his way for a platonic friend. Just my 2 cents. And I never really thought about it. I did respond back, and I was just kind of explaining to her. I was just saying, like, you know, I'll never know. You know what I'm saying? I'll never know because, you know, it's pretty much a done deal. It's a wrap. But I'm going to be honest, I never thought about it like that. And I think me and this guy, we are great friends. We were friends, or we were friends since like 2018. But I never really thought about that. And then also, girls, and this is probably not good, I'm kind of one of them girls, like, if you don't tell me a whole lot about stuff going on in your personal life, I'm not going to ask. And I know he was with someone previously, but I never got in his business. It was kind of one of those things, like, if you want to tell me some stuff, I'm going to listen, but I'm not going to be poking around. And so I didn't even think about that, but I just know, like, anytime he calls me, I'm there. But it just felt like, or, you know, it felt like anytime I needed something, it was just like pulling teeth. But anyway, I just want to get y'all's opinion. What do you guys think? Like, if you have if you are friends with a platonic, or if you have a platonic friendship, would you be okay with your boyfriend having a female friend or a woman friend that was strictly platonic, helping her, like dropping her off at the car dealership, or maybe picking her up from the car dealership? Would you have a problem with that as the girlfriend, as the wife? And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna sweep around my own front door. When I'm in my previous relationships, guys, I was very nonchalant, and that's not good. That's not good. And it's just kind of one of those things where I didn't like care about stuff like that, and I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. And I remember y'all, I remember one of my coworkers telling me you telling me I would be easy to cheat on because I don't care about. I'm just a very like nonchalant, and I think the reason why I'm nonchalant about certain things is just like, I just feel like I can't stop you from doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stop a guy from cheating. I can't stop you from sneaking and doing stuff or whatever. So if you come to me and tell me, oh, my friend needs a ride from I don't know, the car dealership, I'm like, okay, you know. And it's just like, I just never really thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? And because that's only because I just never had a problem with stuff like that. But girl, I'm gonna be honest. Like, honestly, now that I'm thinking about what she said, I hate to say this, but a lot of times not a lot of times, but y'all look, I'm starting to get scared because I'm about to say something that maybe y'all are not gonna agree with. So I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of feel like sometimes when like guys have like female friends, sometimes I do kind of feel like they be sneaking and messing around. Like, I'm not, you know, me and this guy, we were not like that. But there are some women like that who will be like, oh, this my homeboy, yeah, this my brother, this my bro. And girl, they be messing around with those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, some girls, they'll know like that they're messing around with a guy, and then they'll be like, I'm gonna introduce you to my bro, and they didn't already slept with the guy and all kinds of stuff. And so I'm gonna be honest, like that, I'm probably never gonna change how I am in terms of me just having a nonchalant attitude, and I'm not going to change how I am because I just can't stop a guy from doing what he's going to do. But on the contrary, if he does in fact have a girlfriend, or we'll just say if he's dating someone, maybe he just didn't want to cross the line. But the only thing I have to say about that is when he would need help with his business and stuff and marketing strategies, he didn't have, you know, any issue contacting me. Of course, I was always helpful. So if you want to, you know, have a full respect for your relationship, it might be best that you not, you know, mince the line, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It has to be, it has to be 100% around. You can't just be friends and be there and be non-respectful to your whatever you got going on outside of me. You can't, like, if it's disrespectful for you to help me and all I needed you to do, well, and I didn't even end up needing him to pick me up from the dealership, but I'm saying if you feel that that's disrespectful to your relationship, perhaps it should also be disrespectful to your relationship when you call and you're asking for help and concepts and marketing ideas and strategies and stuff. I mean, it goes both ways. I just needed a little pick me up down to the car dealership, but that's okay. I think also I'm still just grateful to even have the car, and so you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just not that big of a deal anymore because it's done. But yeah, I don't know, girls. Do y'all think like, do you guys think like as women who tend to be a little bit more laid back in dating and you're not, I'm not very, I don't know, I'm not like a real bossy girlfriend, if that makes any sense. I'm just very laid back. I just, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of let people do what they gonna do. I let you do what you want to do so I can do what I have to do. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Do you guys think that there is a such thing as a girl that's very, very easy to cheat on? Like the type of girl, like, I don't check phones. If you say you're gonna be somewhere, I'm just gonna take you for face value. I'm not about to call you all night. I'm not about to do any of that. If you say you're gonna call me back, you know, I'm not about to call and ask why you didn't call back. If you say, you know, you have a business trip, I'm gonna take it for face value. However, if I start to feel a little weird about stuff, or, you know, my spidey senses start kicking in, for me, honestly, it's just not gonna be a whole big long dissertation or a conversation. I'm probably just gonna close the door. And so that's just how I am. I have always been this way. So I don't know. So y'all weigh in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. But anyway, girls, I need to wash these dishes real quick, and then I need to throw something on so we can run down to the grocery store. All right, girls, I went to the store, but I did not take y'all with me. But I did get the ingredients because we're going to be making some pasta. If you guys hear noise in the background, that is my air fryer. I'm warming up a quick little snack. But anyway, so we have the sun-dried tomatoes Alfredo. This is like my favorite Alfredo sauce. We have the Texas toast. I like to boil my pasta in broth, so I got the unsalted beef broth. And then we're going to be using bow tie pasta. And of course, did I say garlic bread? I've never tried this particular one, so hopefully it's good. I heard like the stuff from HEB is good. And then we're going to dice up some green onions. And then this is the chicken breast we'll be using. Girl, Kroger had a sale out of this world. And so I picked this up the other day. It's been in the freezer, but of course I had to thaw it out. But yeah, girl, so, oh, you know what? I just realized, girl, this is chicken thighs, but that's okay. It's still gonna be good. It's been a long day, y'all. I've been over here. I think I tell y'all know. Did I tell y'all? I don't know, girl. I was on the phone with my best friend. But anyway, girls, I've been over here double dutching, trying to get all this, I'm tired. Trying to get all of these sponsorships filmed, girl. So that's what we've been over here doing. So I've been watching this one girl. She is a career coach. And you guys also know that I have coached and helped people with their resume as well. And she was saying that in this economy, it feels unethical to do that. And I could not agree more. It's just one of those things, like, if there is anyone out there applying for jobs and, you know, you have a decent resume, girl, it is not you. It is just the economy. You know, I'm someone who has been, you know, I've been able to get some really good opportunities, but it's taken me a lot longer than I anticipated. But for me to continue to try to like coach people and be like, oh, just do this to your resume and this and that and this, it is unethical. It's like you're taking people money, first of all. There are a lot of people not doing well financially, even people who have traditionally done well for themselves. And times have changed, and so you feel bad about taking somebody's money for a service, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they don't get a job. And it's like right now, I think the best and free career coach is going to be Chat GPT. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been using to practice my interviews and stuff. And y'all, I've been having interviews like back to back. Like one lady called me on a Thursday and she was just like, oh, can you interview today? And so it's like, you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been using Chat GPT to help me, but you know, sometimes if I panic, like I try not to, you know, like get my family and my friends up in arms about interviews or whatever. So I typically will never tell them until the interview is over. But I panicked one day and I called my best friend literally 2 hours before the job interview. And so we did a quick little impromptu thing. I think also so on top of maybe having someone to call, just maybe if you have someone you can call that can help you interview really quickly or just help you go through an interview or get you like a buddy and y'all help each other out or whatever. But yeah, girl, but for me to continue to like try to coach people and help them, and I don't mind helping, but I'm not going to take anybody's money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not. And you can be the best person. You can be a dynamic interviewer. You can do extremely well in your interviewing, but it is just a different kind of market. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I did agree with what she said, and so we just gotta hang on in there, girl. But yeah, so that's about it, y'all. I'm running out of energy, girl. So let me fuel up and eat my corn dog, and then I'll give you guys a call back.
Let's turn the lights on. You're the kind of love I think I fall for. A flawless garden with no ego. I'm your cup of coffee, you be my sweet and low. Hey, you a different babe on a different way. I know what you want, no need to explain. You give me your heart and mine in exchange. It's a risk to take, but real love ain't safe. Hey. Yeah, real love ain't safe. Oh, real love ain't safe, no. Love glow and grow through your face. Don't hold back, let love have its way. Yeah, I don't want no 50-50, I just wanna honor with you, babe. This love is all or nothing, baby, you're all I want. I hope you're feeling the same. If you be the gas, I'll be the rubber band. You be the match, I will be the fuse. Boom, and a baby, you can be the muse. I'm the reporter, baby, you can be the news. Cause you're the cigarette, and I'm the smoker. We raise it back, cause you're the joker. Sit off, you are the talk. I can be the black boy, you can be the talk. Hey, babe, even when the sky comes falling, babe. Even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. So put your pretty little hand in mine.
All right, girls, while we finish up our pasta, we're gonna make some garlic toast, but we're gonna be using our brand new griddle from Costway. So guys, this is a 35-inch griddle. It has approximately 4 settings, and it does cook really, really fast. I've been using it for the last couple of days just to make sure, you know, that the cooking quality was there, the heat was there, and it has everything. I also like the fact that it does have a little drip compartment. It has a drip pan, but it's in the dishwasher right now. So yeah, the shipping on this was super fast, and this was priced under $100. This griddle was actually $69. So what I'm gonna do is put the links in the description box below, but I want you guys to witness how well this does cook. I have literally made all types of stuff on here. I made grilled cheese sandwiches. I've also made grilled chicken, ground turkey patties. If you name it, I've made it. And I like it because I don't always want to use the stove, and this is a really quick setup. You won't have to worry about washing dishes or anything like that. Now, as far as cleaning the griddle, you're simply going to wipe it down with soapy water. That's what I do to clean it. And then after that, I just, you know, wipe it down with clean water, and then I let it dry. It already came assembled, so you won't have to do anything but of course stick the temperature gauge in it, and literally that's it. The temperature gauge literally sits at the end, as you guys can see over there. I was surprised about how fast I got it. So yeah, but they have a lot of nice things on Costway. I would encourage that you guys head over. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description box, but if you're looking for cooking appliances, if you are looking for just things for your home, gifts for Christmas, Costway definitely has a large variety. So of course you want to go over. So let me flip this over, and ooh, girl, look how crispy around the edges it is already, and soft. Ooh, look at that. Girl, this is gonna be so good. So guys, as far as the pasta, I started cooking before I picked the camera up because I figured y'all already know how to make pasta. Honestly, most of you guys out there, you guys are better cooks than I am. I'm an okay cook. I used to be much better, but as the years progressed, I just didn't have as much interest in cooking. So, and that's okay. Like I said, I boiled the pasta, but the pasta is so good, girl. I boiled it in that chicken broth. I'm sorry, that beef broth that I showed you guys last night. Oh my God, it is so good. But anyway, let me kind of let the toast get a little bit more crispy on each side, and let me check on the pasta because I just kind of have it simmering a little bit. All right, girls, this is how the pasta came out. It is so good. Girl, this is probably one of the, I'm sorry, you guys probably can't see. This is one of the best meals I have made in a long time. It is so good. I don't know about how healthy it is, but it's delicious and it's fast. So I actually cut up some green onions. So all it is the Alfredo sauce I showed you guys yesterday. Green onions, grilled, well, not grilled chicken thighs, but seared chicken thighs, and bow tie pasta. So you guys have the first bite. It is so good. So basically you can eat this 2 different ways. If you want to eat it as a soup, you can. All you have to do is just, I wouldn't encourage that you know, when you start dumping out or pouring out your pasta water, save some of it. Don't dump all of it out, because you can actually put some into, you know, I cannot, what is going on? I cannot talk today. What is going on? So basically, don't dump out all the pasta water. as you gradually add in your pasta, you're going to pour in a little bit of the pasta water, you know, and if you get it as loose as you want, or you can make it as thick as you want. This is the perfect winter meal. It's not winter here in Houston, y'all. It is so freaking hot, but I've just been wanting this pasta for a long time now. Normally I make it with shrimp, but I didn't add shrimp this time. Maybe I'll do that the next time we make it. But yeah, it is so good. Let's try this. Our griddle. What is y'all? What is going on with my brain today? I hate it. So let's try our griddle garlic toast. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that gorgeous golden color on it. It's really good. So good. Super good, super buttery. I'm not gonna lie. HEB, they are stepping their game up as far as their store brand. Like, the store brand is becoming better than some of the more, you know, name brand products. But anyway, girls, let me enjoy my meal, and then I will give you a guide. What is going on, y'all? Why can't I talk? I'm getting worried. Let me finish eating this, and then I'm gonna give you guys a call back.
It's like I missed a shot. It's like I dropped the ball. Damn, I'm sorry. It's like I'm on stage and I forgot the words. Damn, I'm sorry. It's like building a new house with no roof and no door. Damn, I'm sorry. It's like trying to propose and I ain't got the ring. So here's 1,000,001 thing. Leave me now. Up and leave me now. How you gonna change it up? We just finished making up. How you gonna act like that? See, girl, I apologized 1,000,000 times before. Yeah. So here it comes again for all the wrong I've done.
Y'all, I actually added some new light bulbs to the living room, and when I tell you, it has made a huge difference. It looks so freaking gorgeous in here. And y'all, these are just the standard light bulbs, the ones from you know, back in the day. They're not the more modern ones, but I got the 60 watt soft, and you would just have to see this place in person. It is so pretty. Let me even this pillow out a little bit. And so it just makes the living room look so pretty. Let me move my ring light back a little bit. Okay, yeah, so I cut the ring light off so you guys can really see. It is so like romantic and sexy. It looks so pretty in here, girls. The gold and the blue, it looks so pretty. So I want to start maybe doing some little home decor projects. Not too much. I honestly, girls, I want to get rid of some of the furniture. I want to kind of start swapping some of the pieces out. I was even thinking about buying a new sofa, you know, maybe a sectional, but I don't know. Like, I think about the fact that when I purchased this furniture, it was really because of the fire and me needing to just have something really, really quick. I don't feel like I got stuff that was really fitting of my style. It was just things that I needed to restart my life. And so a lot of the things that I purchased, both new and used, was just, you know, on a whim, because I just needed something to fill this space up. So now I've been thinking more and more about just getting things that fit my personality, but I still think that it's just a beautiful living room anyway, you know, despite the fact that, you know, these things were purchased because I had to, not necessarily because I wanted to. But anyway, I just, despite all of that, I just think that it is so freaking pretty in here with the new lights, and I wanted to show you guys. All right, girls. Oh my gosh, it has been, well, yesterday was a long day. Today was not as long of a day. Honestly, I really didn't feel too great when I woke up this morning. So I kind of spent the day trying to heal myself. But one thing I was thinking about was like, y'all, I need to get used to having conversations every day. Seriously, like, y'all know I go days and days and days without talking. And I'm noticing that it's it's starting to kind of affect me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so I probably need to at least have maybe one or two conversations a day. Now, I did have a conversation this morning with a recruiter about a position, but it was, it wasn't that long. But girl, y'all, that job would have been perfect, girl. Why is the job a 30-minute walk or a 4-minute drive? Literally, the job is around the corner. So the recruiter was just like, she was just trying to like make it fit. And I just told her, I was like, they wanted someone who is familiar with doing applications and testing. And I'm like, while I can oversee and lead projects from, the beginning to the end, or, I cannot fake the fact that I don't know coding and programming and all of that type of stuff. They want someone to be able to go through the triage process. They want someone to be able to go through testing, and if the testing fails, and these are of wireless networks, if the testing fails, they need you to be able to explain why and then the steps and how to resolve it. And I'm like, I am not about to put myself in a position where I am not qualified, to do that. And so anyway, that was a good conversation, but it didn't last that long. So yeah, I probably need to just sharpen up my not my skills to speak, because I speak very well. However, when I go long periods of time without talking to people, I have a hard time just getting warmed up. So yeah, but anyway, speaking of work, I saw a girl on TikTok and she was crying because she started working at Amazon warehouse. And this girl was crying because none of the men's down to the job was trying to talk to her. And she was saying like she'll walk around and she'll see guys flirting with girls and stuff. And she was just sad, girl, in the bathroom at work crying because wasn't nobody flirting with her. And I'm like, first of all, you should not get your bread, or you shouldn't get your meat where you get your bread, if you know what I mean. You should not be getting your honey where you get your money. If you can help it, please do not date a coworker. This girl was young, a beautiful girl. Don't get me wrong, she was a young girl, but when I looked at her, I was like, man, if she just took the time to just focus on herself, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying not to like say the wrong thing, but I would just say that if she really took the time just to work on herself, be more focused, maybe start eating a little bit healthy, start, getting a little bit more active and just focus on things that are more important, the right person will come along. But it's like you chasing people at work, and it's like when you work in places like a warehouse or you're working at a call center, girl, it's just basically everybody's messing with everybody. It's like, is that really what you want? And it's just like, girl, you need more exposure. You know what I'm saying? She needs to be exposed to something well beyond just working at a warehouse. And so she was just basically saying like, I'm not bad looking or nothing like that. I mean, but ain't nobody flirting with me. And it's like people was in the comment section trying to tell her like, girl, those should be the least of your concerns. You shouldn't want someone that works at the Amazon warehouse. Like it's nothing but trouble. Like I have never seen people have a super successful relationship that work in the same place. It's always a bunch of mess. It's just always something, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes one of the people will bring the relationship problems to work, or either there's another person on the job trying to mess with somebody else. It's just always a disaster. And if you can keep your private life private and keep work separated from your personal life, then do it. And I don't know, I just hate to see young girls be so, I don't know, I try not to judge and I try to give grace, but I honestly hate to see young girls be so worried about guys and worried about meeting people. And I know that that's just all a part of life, but man, if I could go back and do it all over again, that would be the least of my concerns, because there's always going to be a man around. Even even if you take a step back and you decide not to date for 7 years, I assure you, even if you go out the day after, literally the day after 7 years, it could be 7 years on the dot. A day later, you can go out and you can meet someone. You know, it's very easy to meet people. It's just that, is that who you want? You know what I'm saying? And so instead of just running around here trying to chase validation or chase relationships, I just say focus on yourself, especially when you're still young. You know, it's just like, when you are still young, you have a lot of energy to do stuff. I remember back in the day in my 20s, I could go to work. I could literally go home, take a shower, club all night, be out until 4 o'clock in the morning, and still be at work at 8 and not miss a beat, wouldn't be tired or anything. And it's just like, I definitely don't have the energy for that now. Shit, an argument make me tired. That's why I don't argue, because girl, I be ready to go down to the bed after an argument. And so I just feel like, take that youthful energy that you have and put it into something way more productive than chasing after old Rufus down to Amazon, the warehouse, stacking boxes and driving forklifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just, I just feel like she could do so much better than that. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I had anything else to talk to you girls about. This vlog is, I don't know how long it's going to be. Lately, the vlogs have been a little bit more than 40 minutes, but they have been performing very well. I know y'all like, yeah, I know y'all probably like, now you said you was going to take us somewhere. I am, girls, but y'all, this 'tis the season to get them sponsorships. And I'm trying to, y'all, you know, I'm trying to stack up and get as many sponsorships as I can. But, I think I'll spend this weekend, or, you know, definitely tomorrow, which is Thursday, filming and getting some more sponsorships out. And then I want to do that super early in the morning, because maybe, like, if I get that done super early in the morning, we can go on a cute little museum date. Maybe I'll do like a cute little spend the day with me vlog tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, girls, I don't want to ramble. In fact, I have already finished editing the vlog. I just need to edit this little segment right here and put this in the vlog or whatever, and then I'll send it off to YouTube. The thumbnail is done, everything is done. So yeah, but anyway, let me get off the horn with y'all and get this stuff done. But anyway, girls, I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. And you know what, they kind of sound a little, wait a minute, let me smooth that out. Let me you see what I'm saying about, I need to maybe have conversations more so they can flow a little bit better. But let me smooth that out real quick. Okay. All right, girls, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here so we can finish up the editing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.